Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. I believe I added some new 7TV emotes. I don't think they're gonna be displayed on the on-screen chat, but they should be. And that doesn't would? Okay, is it actually no, say it ain't so. It's fucking case sensitive. That's awful. That's awful. Anyway, at least we have like Shaw, which is just a. Oh wait, it does display on stream. Hell yeah! Yes, yes. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Today we will be literally just grinding rosaries. I'm sorry, it's like the economy. It's really bad. I currently have. I did some. I did some off-stream grinding. Now we're gonna do some on-stream grinding because originally my plan was to do everything off-stream, and then I realized I have no time for that. Shaw. I don't know how she, I don't even remember how she pronounced it. Shaw, Shaw. But yeah, I would like to ideally buy out the entire stock of every single pharloom merchant. I'm already done with Jubiliana in Songclave and with Grindel in Grindel in Grindel layer. I don't know what's it called. But we still have a long way to go. So I think I'm just gonna grind out for a bit until I either get bored or whatever. And once we're done with that, we're gonna also buy some shard bundles so that we have 1 million shards, and so that we can go and fight some bosses. Because right now we have three bosses to fight. I don't care about that third one. Mostly I'm worried about Brood Mother and Giant Conchula, I think. That's barely anything, okay? That's barely anything. We're about to get so much more richer though. Okay, I have Witch on. Okay, good. Giant Conchula, and I do not believe in my ability to deal with them in a timely manner without any tools. So that's gonna be our goal. Get some tools so we can actually beat some bosses for once. I'm currently using my setup is my gun, of course. To its eye, Snitch Pick, which I don't really use, but I just have it equipped, I guess. Poly Pouch, Warding Bell, and most importantly, Thieves Mask, which allows you to collect more rosaries as long as you don't take damage. So we got to be really careful as we're playing right now. But hopefully it will be okay. Everyone knows that I'm the most careful person in the world. Ah, what the fuck? Why? Okay, can you... Yeah, but issue is that if you take too many hits, you like lose the rosaries rather than gain them, which is not optimal. Which is not great. But I guess it's just a simple tool that just gives you more rosaries without any caveats is too much to ask from this game. Hope is well renowned for its caution. Exactly. Everyone knows that I'm incredibly patient and cautious at all the times. You know, if I was a good streamer, there would be like some sort of segue. Speaking of patience and caution, but I don't really have one. Uh, so you know, I'm just gonna talk about how I was at the store. I went to the store as one does, and I went to the store. The way I usually go outside is that I just have some music playing in my headphones, and when I walk into like a building or something where I have to interact with people, and I take that thing off, and I take my headphones off because that's polite, right? So today I was at the grocery store, and after I was done shopping, I reached into my handbag as what the fuck, where are you going? As one does, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take out my headphones and I'm gonna go elsewhere while listening to music. And I did not find my headphones, and I was like, what the shit? I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So it was just like right outside the store. So I went back in. And I started just looking around like the floor like a crazy person. I like used that stupid Find My app on the phone that's like, oh, if you lost your like wireless headphones, you can just click this button and it's gonna play a sound, but I didn't want to play it because then like it's gonna like play from somewhere in the corner in the middle of a store, and I'm gonna look like a weirdo, and that's very important. It's very important to not look. I'm gonna fucking. Here we go. It's very important that you never look like a weirdo. Everyone knows that. And anyway, and I'm just spent whole 5 minutes walking around the store entrance being like, oh my god, I'm fucked forever. I lost my stupid wireless headphones. I hate wireless shit. I hate everything, and I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna shit myself. And I was sitting down at with like a little bench near the entrance, and I was sitting down there and I was like, fuck my life. And when I reached to touch my ear where my headphones would be, because I only wear them in one ear, and as you can guess, I felt the headphones right there, safe and sound. So that's my life update for today. Other than that, everything has been like so nice and calm. I've just been chilling low-key. This is going really well. I want to get to 3K, I think. And we should be good to go. What else has been happening in my life? I'm just like sitting here trying to remember my beautiful, beautiful life. Come on. Well, the other day, our college made like a little... So, because I study education, we are... part of our curriculum is going to various educational institutions and basically just like observing how our teachers work, or like just walking around, or like doing our own practical exercises, like giving a presentation and such. And the other day we went for the first time ever to an educational institution for disabled kids. So like there is over here we have obviously normal government schools, quote-unquote normal government schools, and then schools specifically for kids who are, for some reason or another, can't really study in a quote-unquote normal school, right? So we went to one of those places, and it was fucking amazing. Holy shit, I really, really like that. It's like a very modern, very well-equipped building. It has, like, I always notice the height of stairs because, like disabilities, it can be a bit hard for me to walk. So I noticed like, oh my god, they even have smaller steps on the stairs to accommodate for the kids, and they have the wheelchair ramps, they have everything, and they have like so many rooms and classrooms. They have a Montessori classroom, they have a fucking 1 billion things. That was really fun, and I really liked it. And one of the rooms that they showed us was actually like it's called the sensory room. But they have like, believe it or not, all kinds of like sensory shit, including an interactive carpet. So the person, so like our teacher was like, y'all can like go check out that interactive carpet, but you have to take your shoes off. So I was just like, well, here I go, shoes off, everyone enjoy. And I took my shoes off. And then I looked at my socks, and I remembered that earlier that morning, as I was picking out my socks, I was like, well, this sock has like a hole in it, but it's not like I'm gonna just take off my shoes in the middle of the day, right? So like, who gives a fuck? So that was really funny. But yeah, I really liked going there. It was really, really fun. I'm excited to actually visit the place a bit more, because we're going to have to do like actual work there later down the line. So that's really, really fun. I was also thinking about silksong in between all of that. I'm just like, my life is currently just, I go to college, I do some classes, I do some learning, and then I come home and I think about silksong. So I was thinking about silksong, and I have concluded that I think with the way the tool system works, there should be no shards at all, or they should be like implemented in some other way, and instead the tool should be acted on a cooldown, where like, for example, like you can see there are some tools that, I mean some charms, I guess it's gonna be a bit more convenient to say, that act like, I think it would be better for all tools to act. For example, a tool that gives you extra silk and then refills while at the bench, or like a tool that repels muck maggots apparently, and that resets while you're sitting in the bench. I think tools, like the way we have right now, limited I want to say bullets, but that's not bullets for everything. Basically, limited amount of tools that you can use. I think that should be, obviously that should be the case for balancing reasons, and then I think you should not have to have shell shards to recraft them. You just need to sit on the bench and they will refill. Because as it is right now, unless you beat the boss in 1 or 2 tries, and you're gonna run out of tools really quick while you're fighting it, and it just really sucks. Like, I don't want to take a break from fighting a boss to go get more tools, but I just want to jump straight back into a fight. So that's my take. I'm kind of wondering if there's like anything else I should consider. I'm not a game designer. I have like, I know very little about this. I'm just kind of, I went into my man palace, and that's the conclusion I arrived at. Oh, you can jump? By fly now? What? Okay, what's it? Shit, man, I'm -16! Gets the real with me. Okay. Yeah, taking damage in this fight is a bit unfortunate, but it's okay. It's fine. Also, okay, so when I shoot my gun, it shoots all the enemies in the line. Okay, I see. That's fun. I like that. I think the only version I won't be able to buy out completely at this point is 12 Architect, because I only have 2 craft metal. And everything she offers, which is 3 items at the minute, requires at least 1 of those. And I have no idea where to get the 3rd one, so, we're gonna have to fucking kill this guy! Sorry. We're gonna have to live like this for now. I was originally killing the big guys up near Songclave, but then I was like, that's a lot of work, and I keep getting hit by them, it's so unfortunate, so I just picked some other people for my torture device. Back on 9 to 5, and I was originally going to do deliveries to earn some money, but then I realized it's just not really efficient. I can get 150 groceries over here in less than 5 minutes, while with much less effort than I would have to put in to get deliveries done. And the only place it really makes sense to make deliveries in terms of like time versus groceries value is Songclave. Honestly, it's just easier to just kill these guys over and over again. Surely this is how this game was always meant to be played. Surely. Ah, oh, fucking hell. In other news, I added some new functionality to my Discord server known as there's now a stream schedule, which I'm gonna use to just kind of keep myself accountable for and to motivate myself to actually stream. And I also added a separate category for my Sansel MC content, which is like my Minecraft side project. That's my Minecraft side which is like, I think I'm gonna... It's basically just like, it's literally just a Minecraft channel. I call it a side project because I don't think I'm gonna be running it forever. I think I'm gonna like stop with Minecraft content after Divorce Steel Season 2 ends, probably. And I'm gonna focus on like making all the streamed stuff that I have into videos, and I'm gonna post those videos. I'm gonna be free. But yeah, I was actually going to have like a whole separate Discord server for that, but when I realized I don't really wanna do this too long term, I figured, well, it's gonna be, I might as well just put it in main Discord. Plus, it does affect my overall stream schedule, so it's only appropriate that I have it, like, all the Sunsale content pings in the same Discord. I don't know, I think it makes sense, hopefully. In retrospect, I should have probably just kept all Minecraft content to this channel rather than make a new one, but you know. That seemed like a good idea at the time, and it's fine, it's fine. It's okay to have a separate channel for Minecraft shit. It's okay. Ah, what the fuck? Die! Okay, I'm not doing so well. Never mind, we're doing so well. See, it's like, okay, minus 17, and then we got 23, so but the actual value here is like 6, right? It's like 6 rosaries, which is not a lot. It's not optimal. Okay, here we go. At least it's like also just good fighting practice, I guess. And I'm learning how to use Witchcraft a little bit more. It's really fun. I really like the movement in it. I wish if a healing system was the base one, I would probably just use the Witch all the time. But as is, I'm just like... I just don't feel confident enough to be using it that much. I don't think. But it is perfect for like stuff like this, where I just need to speedrun something, essentially. Maybe we should try it on the conch fly, because the movement here... So like, I really wanted to use Architect's Crest for conch fly, but because of the run back and the fact that the pogo in the Architect's Crest is a bit awkward for me, I can't really do the run back to the actual boss. So I can't use it for that fight specifically. I am really failing for some reason, okay. So instead I'd rather use Reaper's Crest, or Wanderers, or the Witch, I guess. But that leaves me... Okay, I have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 6 crests. That leaves me only 1, right? I know this because I've seen Steam achievements, and I know that there are 7 crests. I wonder how and where I get the last one. Surely they won't make me do a subversion quest again. Is Hollow Knight Silksong a feminist masterpiece? Or a misogynistic nightmare? Greatest discussion in the internet forum history. Closed after 5 hours and 10,000 messages of heated debate. Ah, where am I? Okay, sorry. I got scared. I lost myself in the sauce of the Hollow Knight Silksong. It's like, it's really bad how addicted I am to this game. I'm like, well, I was just sitting there and I was like, oh man, I wish I was playing Silksong, but like, I couldn't just get up and play Silksong. I was going to bed. I was just sitting, eating my dinner. I was like, fuck, I wish I was playing Silksong right now. It's really not optimal. Oh my god. Okay. I need to use the evil dash option a bit more often. It's really good as well. Okay. See, the wireless headphones thing, it's like the same as like glasses, where you like, okay, where's my glasses? And then you check and they're on your nose, and you don't notice because like once you wear glasses for long enough, you just stop registering them as a thing that's like on your body rather than just a part of yourself, I guess. Okay, 20 minutes for like how many? 1,000 groceries? Not so bad. We can spend 20 more getting another 1,000, and then I do want to make some actual math about how many roses we need for shards, because I want to have fuck my life. I want to have a very specific amount of those. I want to have enough to fill out my current tool pouch capacity. So that would be now I have, I believe, in one shard bundle there are 80 shards, right? Actually, how many? Silksong shard bundle. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up because I feel like it. Okay. 80. So one bundle has 80 shards, and 700 divided by 80 is, I mean, it's basically 12. So I need 12 bundles. What's gonna be 600 rosaries? So I need 1200 rosaries for how many bundles I want. Okay, that's good to know. So I guess what we really want to do here is that we want to grind out a bit more, and then we want to go and buy the shard bundles that I want. And then we can go buy out as much stock as we want. I probably want to get like tools from Architect. I think maybe some of them could be really useful for the boss fights. But yeah, I think my main priority right now is the giant conchfly thingy, simply because I feel like that's where the main story is locked. And I wanna continue the main story, bro. I wanna know where we're going with this. I wanna know the plot. I've lost the plot. I'm lost in the sauce. I'm lost in the bells. Hi, puppy. Hi. But yeah. So far, I think out of all silksong characters, who are not Hornet herself, because Hornet is like obviously the best character, straightforward, straight up. Okay, I should probably use my evil dash after a certain point. My favorite silksong character that's not Hornet is probably Second Sentinel. I really liked them. I love their design, I love their personality, and I love how they fit into the bigger narrative that the game is building. Really fun character. See, they're great because it's like Hollow Knight the Knight 2, but gold. And a boss. I remember selling this TikTok, which is like footage of the Hornet boss fight from Hollow Knight, like the Green Path one, and it's like overlaid with voice that like says, "Look at this stupid ass player failing miserably to beat a simple enemy in Silksong." Still really funny for me. That's 2k, so that leaves us 800 in terms of groceries to spend. Let's get a bit more. Let's go until we hit 30 minutes in same duration, I guess. Because obviously I can be just grinding out here all day, every day. Going back to Steam schedule, I think the way I want to do this is that I want to have gaming streams doing throughout the week, because I want to, again, as I've expressed before, the streams are in big part just a way for me to actually play the games that I have in my Steam library, because otherwise I'm kind of really bad at actually playing them, because you know, I have other things to do in my life. Shaw! Hi! Welcome. So yeah, I want to do some gaming sims throughout the week, and then on Sunday we can do one long art stream, where I'm just gonna be like working on illustrations and whatnot. I think that might be an optimal way to do it. Alright, how many are we at right now? 2091, so that leaves us 800 tokens. You know what, actually, let's go, okay, let's go visit Forge Daughter. That's not where the Forge Daughter would be, and let me actually change my crest. We're gonna go visit Forge Daughter, and we're gonna check out, and we're gonna get 1 billion shard bundles from my tools. I love my tools. I cannot believe I am at that point where I remember, where I just remember where things are. No, that's crazy. Another thing I can't believe is that 70 emotes are like case sensitive. Why? Why would I want, like, maybe I can configure it in 7TV settings that it's like, oh, you can type Shaw in, not in caps and it will still work, but like, that's... I don't really intend functionality of this. Hi? Oh, where did your body go? Wait, what? Where'd your body go? You just don't give a fuck? What? Alright. Let me get some bundles, I guess. Okay, so let me just count out loud. So we need 24. 1, 2. This is gonna take a while. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? I think this emote might be appropriate. Wait, I forgot how many we had. Shit. No, wait, I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay, 7. So now it's gonna be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What do you even use the rosaries for, my friend? Like, what do you just, is there like a store that I've never seen that you like go into the store and you buy like, I don't know, Gatorade or Red Bull? I don't know what you people would drink, I'm sorry. I personally just drink soda. Well, I need to drink some tea because, okay, that's actually kind of gross. Let's not talk about that. I mean, we will talk about it, but first let me break some shell shard bundles. If I'm right, we should be left with 1. What? I can't... Wait, what? I can't count? Oh, because I typed it wrong. We need much less, actually. Okay, that's good. Let's go get, so that was how many? 12 minus 4, that was 8. So let's go get 4 more. And that's gonna be our shard bundle collection for the upcoming boss fights. 2, 3, and 4. Alright, sweet. Farewell. Man, this game is so pretty. I love, like, okay, I'm sorry, I've been obsessed with looking at various textures. Like, look at the way her, like, body shines. Like, it's so cool. I really want to learn how to render gold and such just so that I can go 1 billion silksong fan art. Alright, so we have a bunch more rosaries left, so let's go... Where are we going, actually? We're gonna go to Underworks, and we're gonna go talk to 12 Architect. Because I am hungry for some tools that I can actually use. I mean, I do have my, like, comfort setup and such, but you know, I think this game is all about adapting to the situation and about using different crests and tools to enhance your gameplay or whatever. Okay. Underworks. I wonder why we decided to separate the fast travel system into 2 different ones. I mean, I think I like it. But it's, is it just like a lore thing? Because also the maps for the Citadel are also inquired in a different way from maps for the rest of Pharloom, right? Which makes sense from a lore perspective, because Shaka never goes to the Citadel, because her master never goes to the Citadel. Yo, my friend! Oh my god, you just, like, usually are up there, but nowadays you're up here. Down here, I mean. Yep. For Pharloom Eternal. Okay. So we got... I know what this one does, and it's really funny, but I don't think I would actually use it. Clockwork Wheel. You have affinity for such radial blades. I can build upon the idea knowledge, make them retract, make them force store. I really like 12 Architect as a character as well. I really like how they look and talk, and everything about them is very cool. Okay, so that's... yeah, wait, let's get Sawtooth Circlet. Saw and Cogbrick Wheel. And we're out of crafts metal. Wait, actually, do you have like a song? From these thoughts creation, from these memories skill, to mend unending. Designs divine, to serve eternal. From these thoughts creation. Okay. I like how if you play Needling while in the middle of a boss fight, are we just gonna stop fighting you to sing? Like, is that what it does? Okay, let's go check out what this shit is. Okay, so how do you... Okay, okay, maybe this is kind of goated. Okay, and this is the one that like makes you go this. That's very cool. Okay. Okay, but let's put it away for now, and let's go and get some stuff. Actually, from... do I want to go to Secret Merchant in Hunter's March? I feel like that's so far away, though. I don't want to go there. It's so much work. Wah. But if I remember correctly, they did have some actual combat stuff, and the only things we have left at face are like, you know, decoration for... what's it called? For our bell home. So maybe it might be more optimal to actually take a long walk around and... Actually, wait, did I not unequip the... I didn't, whatever, it's fine. So Hunter's March. Right here. So what's the closest... oh, we're going back to Deep Dogs, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Huh? Hi, puppy. Deep Dogs. If I remember, the two like tools that they sell is one of them is like what's it called? You get protected from the final hit. Like, you don't die once you take the last mask of damage. And I don't remember what the other one... oh my god, I'm sorry, I forgot you were here. Lamayo, look at that loser. I wonder where Forge Daughter's little assistant go. He was kind of cute. Oh shit, I forgot to unequip the... okay, we actually do need to unequip that from moment we hit the next bench. So that's very, very inconvenient, actually. Oh wait, where are we going? We're currently... okay, we should be... if I'm right, yes, where's the bench over here? Nice. Who needs compass when you have just a natural sense of direction? Oh, okay, not bad. Let's unequip this. Get magnetite pooch. Actually, wait, let's, do we want to get Ascendance Creep instead? Yeah, let's go get that. We're not exactly hunting for rosaries right now. You know, obviously, we always want more. Okay, so... a twisted and evil setup would include Injector Band, Multi-Binder, and Claw Mirror, but that's not what we're gonna use right now, I don't think. Let's get Druid's Eye, and the tools are fine. use a healing bomb for conchfly? When you when you use a witch's crest, I wonder if the actual healing there, does it actually steal life from your enemies? Like, do they get less HP when you use it? Because, like, if that's so, that's busted. And we might just want to do witch's crest for that boss fight. That might be a fun and awesome idea. Evil bench, alright. I was crazy once. Oh, it's the other one. Okay, it's the other entrance, I mean. The other little room over here. Is the implication here that it's... Oh! What the hell happened? What? What? No, my guy! I wanted to buy stuff from you! What the fuck? Man! Stupid ants! Stupid ants! It's all ants' fault. Always was ants. Fuck them ants. Man, I'm gonna miss that guy. I might have not understand anything he ever said, but he was a good friend or whatever. I know there's an ant themed. Oh, that's not where I wanna go. I know, because I participated in Silk Sanity, and I've seen trailers, and I've seen screenshots, so I know for a fact that there is an end boss in this game. So the real question is, how the fuck do we get to her? Sorry for spoilers, Well, I guess that's done, then. We can go and... Actually, where are we going? Let's go to Belhart while we're in the main pharloom and check out Face Store. Face Store, sure, store. me when I question mark. And get some stuff for Belhome, I guess. Guess that's the vibe for today. Okay. For a second I was scared of it, but I didn't have the correct quest on, and I was like, what the fuck? Alright. What's up? Hell yeah, I am fellow resident. Oh man, we can actually, if we grind out just a bit more, we can get enough for both of these. Is this the kind of greed we speak about in the Bible? Okay, let's get Bella Care. Oh my god, you can choose a color. That's so scary. I can't do that. I mean red, obviously, because it's Hornet. Heck yeah! Straight away, you say? What about gay away? What about bisexual away? Okay, I want to see what food progress is for now. Oh, look at that! It's slowly being painted. Okay, that's cool. Okay, and I don't have... Okay, so we need 160 more, and then I want to have string just for whatever expenses whatever other expenses I might have. So we want 160. We want 320 plus 140. That's gonna be 480. I'm so good at this math shit. Okay, so for this one, let's just go to Grand Bellway, and then go to Sunclave, and then kill some of those big guys. That might be a fun and... Why did I do that? That might be a fun and awesome idea. First shrine. I wonder why it's called that. Oh well. I wonder which Belfrum... Belfrum. Okay, Harlem Shine was the first one. If only there was some way to tell. I do like how they all like react to us. That's so cool. Okay, no more new stuff. Why did I come to you? I don't need to talk to any of you people. I need to go kill some big guys. Okay. Parry this, you filthy casual. Oh shit, I'm out of gun! I forgot to use the silk! Holy shit, okay. That's low-key busted. Okay. We get like 8 of those, right? Yo. I should probably not be spending my shards on just random guys, but what if I did spend those on just random guys? What if I did do that? Shit. Fuck my life for real? What? Woohoo! Aren't I the goat? Okay. And we're at max shards. Heck yeah. I should probably... Whenever I heal, I'm like, oh my god, I should be doing this strategically. But also like, should I? It's okay to not heal strategically. Actually, is it? Is it okay? Maybe I should just learn to heal strategically. This will help me to also master the Witch's Crest as well, I think. Oh shit! I'm never using the beast one, so I'm not too worried about it. You could not pay me to play with... I mean, you could pay me to do anything, but... almost anything. Okay, I'm not beating the allegations. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't want to play with the beast one. I'm sorry. I just don't like it that much. I feel like it will make me really, really stressed for no reason. Okay, how much money do we have? 322. So just one more run and we should be fine. Okay, that was quick. Alright. Maybe the tools are the way to beat all the bosses in this game. Random bullshit go. For some reason I have a big difficulty with fighting when I have to run and slash to the right rather than to the left. It's really weird. And I keep being reminded of, I had a surgery at some point in my life. And a very serious one, and I had to stay in the hospital for like a week or two after that. And throughout my stay at the hospital, I had a... oh my god, what is it called? Hi! Sorry, I'm trauma dumping. And I had like a... not an IV, I don't know what it's called. Like the thing that they... put in your neck to... put food through? Not food, medicine, I don't remember, whatever. The point is that I had that thing in the right side of my neck, and because of that, to this day, like over probably 2 years later, I still sometimes struggle with laying on my right side because I got so used to laying on the left one. Because obviously while I'm in the hospital and I have that thing in my neck, I can't... I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna... Die. Okay, sorry. I can't lie on my left side, because, you know, on my right side, because, you know, there's a thing in my neck. So that's what I'm reminded of every time I, like, struggle in this game with like, fighting while running in the right direction. That's what I'm reminded of. Hashtag my truth. Okay. Here we go. it's so easy. Why would anyone ever struggle with this game? That's so interesting, but makes sense. But was a crazy thing to walk into. Welcome to a stream. Okay, we're kind of like, oh my god, that ate a lot of shards. That's not good. Yeah. Yeah, it is, in a way, silksong is just like real life. As in, has religion. Um, Nothing else has ever had religion. No other piece of fiction has ever had religion in it. It has never been tried. Hi, puppy! Alright, we're gonna go to Bellheart. We're gonna get some pretty lanterns for our bell home, and then we're gonna, like, go and kick our ass, get our ass kicked by the giant conchfly. I forgive a Pale King after silksong. Pharloom is so much worse. So cold. The 1 million hollowness patriots spawning out of thin air the moment silksong releases. I think Pale King was probably a better ruler. What the? What? What? What the? Yeah. Fresh yourself in this. Okay, I'm not grinding out for that. I don't need a spa. I don't need a spa. Yeah. I'll have the lanterns, but I'm not getting myself a spa. I don't have this kind of money. Where are we gonna put it? Like, is it just gonna be next to the Belgium, or is it just gonna be a spa? So let's think of those. Well, like, wait, actually, there's like a little spot over, look at our bell home. Hell yeah. There's like a little spot over here, so maybe we're gonna place it over here. Oh, look at that. So cute. And we have our desk. Shit. Steel spines, hard for spines intended for using heavy machinery and able to pierce through even the toughest shell. Bell home. This is very cute. I really like bell home. I can't believe they're making me pay money to custom. I mean, I can't believe that actually. I can easily believe it they're making me pay money to customize it. Anyway, that was a fun little detour. Now we go back to hell. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I'm trying to remember the easiest way to get to the bench in Sands of Karak. I made a note the other day, and my friend said that didn't sound like a human noise. So I'm still thinking about this. I'm not gonna replicate the noise because I don't know if I'm, like, sometimes it's gonna be sometimes. You wake up and you're like, today I will go into Discord voice call and I will growl into the mic. I've been stressing the second syllable of Karak, but I have no idea. Yeah. Video games should invent, like, you know how they have, like, journals and such? They should invent into, like, pronunciations of every single word in the game. Right? They should, like, have... You can just do this for free. Exactly. You can just... They should, like, so, like, in the Beast journal, whatever, we should just have a little button that makes it, like, I don't know, William Pellin say Musmere out loud so that you know how it's actually pronounced. You start chatting to Mushka and he tells you about Frollo's personality. Hey Mushka, do you know? Oh, Miss Hornet. Wait, I need to make I need to do like a voice. Shit, what kind of voice should I have for this guy? Oh, Miss Hornet, wonder at how large our caravan has grown. So bold and boisterous. This gilded chamber can barely contain us all. The many fleas are itching to join you once more, to find a space to stretch their wings. But from here, as their leader, I am hesitant to order us so swiftly away. These heights hold too much danger to set forth without a safe goal held clear in mind. What of you, Miss Hornet? Your tasks scare you throughout this kingdom. Have you ever encountered a place appropriate? I have seen a place, Fleam. Okay, I need to read this normally. I have seen a place, Flea Master, a cave beyond the citadel at the edge of some ancient ducts. That place may well suit your needs for safety. That trek would be long, but once reached, you will find a sandy shore free of predators beside a wide, clear lake. It is as peaceful a place as I've seen throughout this. What the fuck is she talking about? What? What? I don't remember. That's it! It must be! Our destination has been set. Our journey can continue. True friend of Fleece you are, Miss Hornet. That place shall welcome us, no doubt. Will you be joining the caravan on this journey? Yeah, because I have no idea where it is. Marvelous, we Fleece shall be overjoyed to have your company on Earth. Wait, Primona, if you love Fleece so much, you should type Flea in the chat. Now, our new home is calling. We must travel. Yay! It's little flea! Oh, oh my god, there's so many fleas! So cute though. It's so cute. There's like a whole flea caravan in the chat right now. Awesome. Where are we? Oh, I remember this. Oh my god, I know where we are. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, whatever. What a beautiful spot you've gifted us, Miss Hornet. Safe apart from the dark and death of the lands beside, a place for fleas to go smart and strong. Here we shall steer our travels and, for in Pharloom there could be no finer place to settle. I am glad the location suits Flea Master. It is a comic thing to know these many fleas may survive. Most parts of Pharloom have seemed destined for far bleaker fates. Indeed, a hopeful future awaits. Wait, hope? And only because of yourself and your efforts. To commemorate our arrival, it would be my pleasure to perform a small service for you. Tool pouch capacity extender? I have been learning to sew, and the little fleas have been gathering materials for me. I thought I could— Yes! Yes! I thought I could add an extra pocket to your tool pouch to make your travels just a little easier. A trifling favor, much less than you deserve, but still, I hope it missed it. It does feel to my satisfaction, thank you. Holy shit. Okay. Fleet. Toby? Cold Fleet? Toby? Cold Fleet? Anyway, hell yeah, we're maxed out, I believe. Yes, we're maxed out. Do you sell any shard bundles, by the way? Miss Hornet, I must tell, we've seen evidence nearby of a hunter of our tribe, a flea that what the fuck? As pungent and gruff as their sort often are, we're still useful to have around a caravan. A flea of very rare skill settle among us could offer defense and more. If you're still to be helping to grow our town, search them out. Up atop the muck-choked ducts. So many lost fleas have made it here. Truly, I'd never dared to hope we could gather such a grand company. But still, there may be more out there in this wide world. What a wonder it would be if they too found their way to a fresh paradise. True! It would be kind of awesome, wouldn't it be? Sorry! Oh my god, I'm an awful person. Where's so much space here? What? Oh, you're just chilling. So many awful places have us fleas traveled. Many times I almost die, but here it seems safe enough. You will have rest too. Is space enough for all us now, friend? Aww, that's so cute. Yeah, I think Flea's storyline is definitely much more interesting than Gub's. But I forgot. Rejoice, remember this was long gone, safe together, home at last. Swim and sing, eat Stephen shells. We fleece together till final bells. Soon very— what? 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 This long leg. What? I was about to say with Oh, I don't know if I like the ending to the Grubs quest. It's like, it's so depressing, and then they hit us with this. What the fuck are you talking about? The what? Okay, what if we... Fleet Caravan is secretly Grim Troop or some shit? Oh, no, surely not. Safe together, home at last, the road behind us, all dangers past. Rejoice, remember, those long gone. We fleece together till final bells. Soon, the ritual bold, loud, strong. Safe together, home. I like how they all sing though. Okay, where the fuck are we? Oh no, no, oh no, 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 no. We're here? We're in... Okay, I'm never visiting any of you people again, I'm sorry. Shit! Okay. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Shit! Shit, 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 shit! Leave me alone. Ah! Doing normal. Wait, actually, I think I know what the ritual is. One safe of spoilers, of course. Oh, alright. I am now back in my... Okay, I need to... Where are we going? Ah! No, no, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't know where I'm going. I still haven't gotten the food for the... Where am I? Okay, so Fleetopy is here. We went through this room just now. If we go here, we're gonna... So it has to go... We have to go uppies? We have to go up... I think we have to go uppies. No, we don't. What the fuck? Leave me alone! I don't understand! Okay, look. If we go down here... Oh my god, we're gonna... Okay, we go down here, this the hunters. That's where this is. So we go into another room. Okay, I understand now. Really called barnacles. I kind of love how they literally just added barnacles from real life and didn't even take... Wait, what? What? What are those? Barnacles. Oh my god! I'm not showing that on stream. That's... I mean, from Half-Life. Because we're also in real... Okay, Barnacles, Half-Life... The game series Half-Life, okay. Half-Life Wiki. Oh! These are also terrible. Okay, but yeah, okay, I can see that. Barnacles from real life fucking suck in terms of looks, though. I will say that. Pick your fighter. They work exactly the same and like grab you and drag you up to eat you. Oh, that's lovely. I like seeing that Team Cherry has played a lot of games while working on Hollow Knight Silksong. Where? Where? No, this is the big room. So if we go... Okay, wait, is it actually... Yes, it's here. Okay, I remember now. Shit. Alright, whatever. Leave me alone! Primal after us! And have very little resemblance to barnacles from real life, thankfully, because if that shit was real, I would live my life in constant fear. Imagine, though. Surely something like that exists, surely. Surely some variation of that is real. Actually, I forgot where we were going. Oh, we were going to Blasted Steppes to fight the Great Conchfly in the desert. Hashtag the desert. Okay, let's save here, just in case. Is Rachel gonna be Flea Master Mushka eating all the fleas? Because I can't go through that shit again. You can't do this to me. I mean, maybe the grubs liked it. Maybe the grubs liked being eaten. What would I know? I'm not a grub. Maybe it's like normal. Maybe we're like, maybe when the grubs are babies, we're like told, okay, one of y'all will grow up to be an adult grub, and the rest of y'all are gonna be eaten. That's normal for grubs. Like, I wouldn't know. I'm a spider. The grubs probably liked it. It's kind of implied it's like their next stage of lifing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's still kind of fucked up though. Okay, what do we want for the conchfly fight? Do we want they don't just die violently, I think? Oh. Yeah, I mean the whole street camera. The world is just kind of fucked up in general in it. So in a way it just okay, I'm sorry, I'm like trying to think. Hi Kirill, hi. What can I use? Let's put them. Okay, let's not put one bar placement. Okay, do we want to do a healing bomb? Do we want to take, okay, hot take, let's try Witch's Crest. We don't have any memory lockers, do we? Okay, we don't. That's okay though, because we can still make a healing bomb with this setup. Behold, we put on Claw Mirror, Multi-Binder, and of course, Wave Light. So now we're gonna have 4 heals instead of 3 at a presumably normal speed. And as we heal, we're gonna make whoever's near us eat shit, which might be beneficial considering that room is really fucking small. No! No! Where am I going? No! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me... Oh, look at those idiots! Oh my god, I did this so many times fighting Big Boss. Oh god. I heard someone say the other day that this runback is really bad, but I know it's like okay, obviously it's not amazing. It's like there's definitely easier runbacks in this game, but it's like fine. It's no Last Judge. Which is to say, obviously, Last Judge runback should probably not be the way it is. It's like it's really rough with how the boss is designed. I think people saying it's bad just didn't find the breakable floor also me. Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, I was like... Ooh. Oh, okay, I forgot. Yeah, that would suck a lot. I think I was like, okay, surely this area has a bench, and then I looked for a bench until I found it. And then I bumped into a boss, so in that way I'm really lucky. I guess. Or maybe I'm just a god gamer. Okay. Where is that asshole? Okay, fire abyss. Okay. Okay, I'm not doing so well. I do have some art I'm very proud of, but I don't know how it worked for pacing. Maybe after this. I posted. I made a post in Discord the other earlier today actually. I'm gonna have an art stream on Sunday for sure. So if you want, you should probably post it in the Discord for now, and then we're gonna look at it on Sunday, because I would like to focus on the game, doing the gaming stream. Yeah, that was really poorly done. What's the lore behind the small conch place? Are they like children or what? What's your story, little fiend? I'll also ask you post it on Discord specifically in advance, because I feel like that would make the process of just looking through it much more smooth. And I can just look at everything all at once rather than just like interrupt myself. Punchflies were created by God of being annoying, I think. Oh, so the same God that like makes everything else in this game. I see. Man, Hollow Knight lore is so deep. I love Hollow Knight lore. Ah shit, okay, we can heal now at least. I forgot the button to heal! Okay. I don't like this. I think I'm not playing the best way with this crest. So let's go back to Reaper. Let's go back to Reaper, and we're gonna do this setup. Yep, hashtag my Discord. We're gonna do the same setup that we have right now. And okay. Oh. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Sometimes I wish I could just change my PNG tuber facial expressions without like touching my keyboard. And I know it is possible, like you just set up a webcam the same way like VTubers have a webcam and then it like tracks your face. But I don't want to do that actually. I don't want to do it because I want to have a webcam on under any. And I know it's a little bit of silly of being afraid of like my webcam randomly like showing up doing stream or whatever, but you know. Actually, I'm just looking at my webcam right now because I do have one. I use it for like work and shit and therapy. Why is it on the right side of my monitor? What happened here? I'm guessing I moved it at some point. Huh. Oh well. Oh, come on! Why is it all the way over there? Okay. Go gamer moves right there. I do have working bell on, do I? Don't I? Fuck, shit, piss! Okay, those fucking projectiles have no business. Again, it's like, I feel like the least fun bosses in this game are the ones that like just do double damage for no fucking reason. Like, I don't know, it's just... Like, maybe if the runback was extremely short, I would be a bit less tilted about it, but as is, it's like, it takes me like almost a minute to get back to the boss. only to die in like less than a minute because it does double damage. So like even if you make like 3 mistakes, you're fucked. And then it's like, and it's not even like, and it's like a fucking slop giant bug. Sorry, I'm getting a bit too tilted maybe. I don't know, maybe it's just a skill issue. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Again, the most fun boss I've fought so far, I think, has been Second Sentinel. And I think that's, again, as I said, at least partially because it's only does 1 mask damage. You can send images to your server. What do you mean? What channel are you sending them in? There is a specific channel that you should be able to send messages to. In the stream stuff category, there is the share your stuff one. Now, if you can't message there, that's an issue, but but yeah, I just double damage has to go. I mean, like, I just like I think maybe for some boss fights, double damage is like fun and fine, but I don't know. Or maybe I'm just chopped. I don't know. Maybe I'm just chopped. Maybe it's just a skill issue. Complain less, fight more, as they say. No one says that. I mean, they do say that, like, in the military. Shit! I used the Bellway bench in Blasted Steps in the Sock one because I didn't want to do parkour, but I know if it's slower. Oh, Blasted Steps bench. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd ever do this one. This one is fun. A lot of just running in a straight line, which is good. Actually, I should probably switch my fire in fire thingy to bomb or something, so that I can do non-nail damage. That might be the play. Okay, sweet. I really liked the first Conchfly fight because it was in a big room. There were no ads. We haven't gotten to the ads in this session yet, but you know, I already know there are ads in this fight. There were no ads. It was a big room, so you had a lot of maneuvering room to actually avoid their attacks. And over here, it's like, okay, step forward, step back, and then you're fucked. Shit. And the crazy thing is, like, I don't know why fights like Second Sentinel, which do not do 2 masks and are presumably a bit easier because of that, have a short ass runback, while fights like Raging Conchfly make you go all the way from over there. Like, what in the world is hashtag design decisions? Or maybe you're meant to, like, I feel like maybe I'm not getting the intended mechanics of these bosses, which is to redirect their own shit at them. And also maybe dodge a little bit more. But I don't know, that might be a bit beyond my capabilities. I know what you mean by ads, but my brain just hears ads like you're fighting the boy who gets interrupted by an ad randomly. Imagine though. Imagine. Fun new concept for Team Cherry. Get on that. Do not get on that. Do not get on that. Do not get on that. No, that's like the what I imagine playing games like Dota 2 or whatever. Oh, nice mobile port. Don't even joke with me, lad. Shout out Disco Elysium mobile port. Disco Elysium mobile gaming. I should really play Disco Elysium. I started the game a couple of times and I never finished it. Crunchplay turns to the camera and starts talking about how this boss fight is sponsored by NordVPN. No, no, no. The giant Crunchplay has joined the unethical YouTube ads sponsor coalition. That's so tragic. I once watched a very interesting video about that actually, about how like why a lot of these YouTube ads promote like shitty brands that kind of suck. Like like that one therapy ad that everyone and their mother promoted quite a bit, including Ted Division, which was like, okay, bro. I thought you were woke. I'm gonna try and look it up later. Maybe once I die again. Which will not happen, I'm gonna win! Um... What? Ah! Oh wait, let me look up the video. Let me look up the video. Why are YouTube ads suck? Oh, it's like, okay. Okay, mute tab just so that no like child accidental plays. Why do YouTube ads sponsor so? Uh, I'm trying to like. Okay, there's like a. Okay, I might just not be able to find it because there's a lot of. There's a lot of videos about that. But yeah, it's just kind of about. Oh. Right, shooting legends. Sorry, I'm like, okay, let me. How do I do this? Okay, here we go. Hollow Knight silksong gameplay. Uh, I don't remember. Okay, I don't think it was this one. I don't remember there being a person there. Okay, that's not this one. It was ever. Okay, well, apparently there's more than one video on the topic. I think it was this one, maybe. Oh, sorry, I'm like trying to. Okay, this definitely was not. Ah! Okay, clearly I will not be able to find the exact video that I watched, but yeah, basically it's like about how a lot of those sponsors are like scammy products and produce scammy products, and they kind of use that uh YouTubers to promote themselves, and YouTubers kind of just take those sponsorship because being a YouTuber is kind of like a very fragile job to have, right? It's like, why do YouTube sponsor ads suck? Okay, that's just. Sorry, I'm like, no, just we're just watching YouTube videos, right? That's what a giant conch flay does to a man. But yeah, basically it's I've left sponsor out of date or paid products. See, I wouldn't because like creators bear some kind of I feel like creators bear responsibility for the kind of products they promote, and especially like for fake straight interviews. And when you promote like services like that one therapy, I do not remember what the therapy app's name was, but like it's kind of do not ask your viewers to give money to scams. Do I actually? Why do YouTube sponsor? Here we go, found it. Holy shit! Why did it not show up in search? uh, yeah, BetterHelp was the therapy app that I was thinking about. Here's the link if anyone is interested. But yeah, it's like again, and a lot of these apps are like just like obviously really scammy. They have bad business practices, etc. And but YouTubers take the sponsorship because that's what they're offered, and a YouTuber's job is a very fragile one. And a lot of YouTubers are like, okay, I just want to get enough money to retire for the rest of my life. Because once this platform explodes, my job is going to explode with it as well. Like, you know, a lot of YouTubers, like people who make YouTube videos for 10, for like, for 5, for 10, for 15 years are incredibly rare. Right, a lot of people are ever born after like something bad happens, right? So I take the sponsorship to kind of just earn some money. And that's the kind of people who offer YouTube sponsorships. Because getting reputable ads, actually I don't remember the exact like reasoning behind that, but you know, reputable ads, whatever. And where I'm going with this is that I just lost 5 masks, what the fuck? And where I'm going with this is that I feel like as a creator, you do have some kind of moral responsibility to not promote scam services or services that will make your life actively worse. Like, BetterHelp, I feel like, is a very bad offender of this, specifically, because it's a scam therapy app, which is just, like, that's not good. That's just not good, you know? And obviously, I don't think there's, and it's like the question as well, how are YouTubers supposed to make money? The ads don't necessarily cover everything they need, and it's like, blah, 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 blah. And like, I don't know, man, there's a lot of things in life that are very complicated and don't have an easy solution. Like double mask damage in Hollow Knight Silksong, but you know. I think I'm still allowed to be a little bit judgy of people who would rather just earn some money and then fuck off from the platform than actually respect for viewers. Shit. I keep missing! Okay, I feel like the gun might just not be worth it as much as I love it. I feel like we might have to let go of the gun in favor of something else. Maybe some other throwables. The many game reviewers with a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor, exactly. Honestly, like, okay, speaking of gamers, every single gamer should be, okay, I was going to like go with every single gamer should be killed, but no, I think, you should never, ever promote any kind of gacha, or like any, I don't know if I want to say any game with microtransactions, but basically any game with microtransactions, or like, or any of that like gambling slop, as I would generously call it. I was like, holy fucking shit. Okay, destroy all gacha. I have fairly strong opinions about this, and it's like, plenty of my friends like play Genshin or Zelda Zone Zero, whatever gacha is popular nowadays, and it's like, I mean, I guess I can't really tell you what to do, but it's like watching someone just. It's like watching someone who drinks regularly. Which now that I say it out loud sounds a little bit nuts, but for context, I don't drink at all, and one of my parents does not have an alcohol problem, only drinks during like holidays and such. The other one has an alcohol problem. And you know, and seeing people play gacha sometimes makes me feel the same way I would feel if I saw people who like drink every other day. Which is like, I mean, I guess I can't stop you from doing that. I just don't think that's like really good for you, and I would never. I can't in good faith like be supportive with this kind of behavior. Have you seen that one post saying something like, "I know Ray Shadow Legends sucks because I've never seen a fanfic of it," and then someone showed us like at less than 100 results on AU3, and that is dire. Yeah, yeah, that's how you know. There is more fanfiction about like that one Roman. So like when you study Latin, because it's a dead language, there's like basically very limited amount of texts you can study from. And one of them is like a series about this Roman girl just living her Roman girl life. And it has some fanfiction on AU3 about it. And I'm gonna assume... Actually, wait, do I want to check that? I don't remember what series is called though. Wait, Latin language... series... stories... Yes, that's a very good way to look that up. I just need to remember the name so I can look up if it has more or less fanfiction than... it has more or less fanfiction than Shadow Legends. Translations into Latin. I don't want that. Sorry, I'm like looking into how to study Latin instead of fighting conchfly. Lesson 5 taught it. Why would you teach Latin to a 6? Okay. Whoa. What's going, serious? At least the local army doesn't sponsor YouTubers that I know of. Oh, don't even speak that into existence, please. Please. Nightmare. This video was sponsored by Lockheed Martin. Remember, it's okay to work for Lockheed Martin if you are disabled. Oh my god, this is like level 5 Discord's reference. It's just not... okay, what's that? Why am I talking like... why am I pronouncing it? Okay, no, okay, is there in Wikipedia? Okay, we're in Wikipedia now. Do we have... No, it doesn't have control that's books in Latin. Fuck! No. Okay, Latin language. Latin lace? Wait, lace? Wait, I cannot believe I'm doing this. Okay, let me share... let me... What? Okay, Latin? Here we go. Silksong gameplay. Shit. Okay, that's... legacy, literature. No, that's translations. What are like original Latin texts I want, is what I want. Shit. Top. Okay, original fiction in Latin for learning Latin. Oh my god, we're really in it now. Free Latin resources. Okay, discoverlatin.com. Shit! No. Who the fuck is Caesar? That's a salad. I really like Caesar salad, actually. It's really good. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, what does this mean? Um, oh no, I don't have my translator in private windows. Oh no. Free Latin stories for beginners. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, Marcus and Lucien for something important when you fight the boss at all. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's silly. It's like it's gonna be okay. Uh, it was about a girl. Okay, 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 okay. Let me Latin original story about a girl. Okay, listen to me, Doctor Go. Look up. No, that's a vengeful about a Roman girl. No, that's not language learning. I didn't do my golden what? Sorry, I excuse me. The Golden Ass is the only ancient Roman novel in Latin to survive in its entirety. Oh, that's one novel to survive in this. What? I don't wanna, like. I don't want to look at the pictures because I'm afraid there's gonna be like ass in there. Um. Okay, wait, but surely. Okay, okay. Novels in Latin. Uh. Set novels set in ancient Rome. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Uh. That's just not what I'm looking for. Am I crazy? I swear I'm not crazy. I swear that's a real thing that I was describing. Uh. Satirical dystopian novel. An old world and a new. What's like dystopical about this? Um. The dystopical land of London, comma, United Kingdom. Okay, okay, okay. No. Wait. Oh, that's so many. Said okay, that's actually not that many. Fabiola. Was it Fabiola? No. A comedy of errors. Terrors? Wait. What do you mean terrors? I thought it was a comedy of errors. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. The golden golden ass. Okay, okay. Yes, found it! Puebla Romana. Okay, so now what we do is that we go to AO3. Okay, we go to AO3. We're not logging on to AO3 because whatever, it's fine. Actually, wait, I'm gonna log on to AO3. Wait, shit. It's very important that I log on AO3. But don't dox myself in the process of doing that because I just realized one of the accounts has my full legal name in the email. Okay. Okay, now, search works. Very important silksong. Okay, Raid Shadow. Wait. Okay, Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, search. And now we open 17! Holy shit! Holy shit. Okay, and now we'll look at what's it called? Puebla Romana. Puebla. Wait, no, that's not what it's called. No, that's not what it's called. Wait, no, surely that's what it's. Wait, okay, wait. Does it have any alternate names? Primer. Ah, okay. temer a? What the fuck? No! What did you shit? Little Latin readers. Are they making like 6-year-olds learn? Why would you learn Latin? Like, at least learn Spanish instead. Okay. Puella. Let's go. No, Romana, because Puella is gonna like. It's just gonna be. What is this? Does it have more results than Raid Shadow Legends? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay. That's unfortunate. I'm crazy? I was crazy once. Cloelia. Okay, it's called Cloelia, maybe? Cloelia. That's an unfortunate name. It's not called. What's it called? Getting actually tilted. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh, that's like what? What? Ellie Arnold. That's not okay. That's definitely not what I want. Actually, shit. Okay, Rome and Beyond Latin.com. Surely. Okay, Fabula. Maybe this is it. That's just. I'm crazy. I was crazy. No. Maybe I am crazy. Okay, let's just. Okay, Latin. Sure. Does Cambridge Latin course have more? Wait, is this fishing what I was thinking about? Oh my god, that's it, right? Wait, recurring characters. He's pink lips. Okay. Oh my god, my head hurts. Oh my god. Well, that's how you know that Raid Shadow Legends is bad. It has less free fanfiction than the Cambridge Latin course. Alright, where are we going? Ah shit, it's this again. Oh man. Okay, do not do that. Okay, lock in. Lock in. Oh. Ooh, Silk Scientist somehow continues even after the game. Really? Yeah, because the game starts. Ah! This game is hard as balls. As my steel pair of fucking balls. Wait, balls? Wait. Okay, no, I actually don't have any funny thing for this. Can a chakra help me? Can I like go to Bellheart and go and be like chakra? I just wanna do main plot. Oh, alright. Here we go. So true, Nightbot. Imagine having pronouns. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a worse run back than one at Last Judge, because that one was really, really bad. I feel like, okay, going back to discussion about, and by that I mean discussion, my monologue about two mask bosses and run backs. I feel like if you're making a boss that can pretty much free shot you, the run back should be fairly short so that you don't lose your time going back to it. And if you're making a boss like Last Judge that requires you to get killed badly before you learn the movements, the moveset, again, you should have a shorter run back. But that's just my opinion, my game opinion. Have you met the guy in Wildwater? Yes, and I don't want to think about him ever again. Let's go. That's actually, I would say, it's like, it's not an amazing run back, but it's not, like, terrible either. But maybe I'm just like, maybe I just haven't fought him in a while, so I don't remember my actual feelings about the thing. I don't know. It's weird. I meant to jump there, that's okay. I wish there was like a... Oh man, if only there was a tool that saves you from critical damage. That's crazy. That's a crazy concept. Oh well. Too bad nothing like that has ever been tried. Runback plus required enemy encounter before the boss is approximately 3 minutes. Oh my god. That's like, when I encountered that area, I was convinced, I like had to do the enemy encounter a couple of times. And I was like, oh, that's just an enemy gauntlet Lamayo, and then bad things happened to me. And then I left and never looked back, because I was like, I'm not doing all of this fucking shit. Yeah, that is too long. I don't know why they did this, why they made this decisions, like why? Why would you make a run back like this? Were we like, Ulamayo got him? Or like, are they just so gamer pilled they didn't realize that this is actually hard as balls and they were like, oh, it's just normal gameplay. You can parry you? You have something to parry? What the fuck? Okay. Let's learn Latin on stream instead. Okay, let's not learn Latin on stream. Well, it probably would be beneficial for me to learn Latin. Fuck my life. Fuck my stupid anatomy learning life. Be gaming? Look at that idiot! So I think Wildwater is supposed to be unpleasant for like player experience, mirroring lore experiences, but we took it a bit too far. Yeah, I think having the maggots is more than enough for like the unpleasant experience. You don't need 1 billion years run back for the boss. It's just not necessary. It's just not necessary. You know, every morning I wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play silksong and I'm not gonna install any mods that make my experience easier. Even though sometimes I'm like, oh, I just wanna see my girlfriend lace again! I mean, not mine, Hornet's girlfriend. Girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Girl, help, I'm stuck in Sands of Karak. It's like Karlak. Karlak. From Baldur's Gate 3. Hit game by Larian Studios. That one game of the year 2023. That's crazy. Yeah, Duolingo is a Twitch category. I know that. But I'm not doing Duolingo on stream. That's crazy. I'm not Duolingo pilled like that. Also, Duolingo sucks nowadays, so you know. Jot that down. Why? Okay. Lock in. Come on. Come here, you fucking... This little thing looks like a pig, so I can't be too mad at it. It looks really cute. I love piggies. Top 10 you would say this moment from me, but you know. Piggies are cute. I like piggies. I uninstalled Duolingo back when everyone was doing that and never found an alternative to read my language learning, I guess. Of course, I could do it like proper normally, but I'm not really invested enough to do that. Yeah, I can understand. I mean, a lot of language apps are gonna depend on the specific language you wish to learn. So, like for example, because currently my interest is mostly connected to learning Chinese. It has its own app ecosystem you can set up that's gonna be very different from an ecosystem you would set up for learning Spanish, for example. Which is also something I use Duolingo for a little bit. Duolingo is very good for drilling in like vocabulary and some grammar, right? But it can't really be used as a only or primary or even primary resource for language learning. Sorry for nerding out for a second there. Do you still think I'm hot? Fuck them children! Fuck them kids! What do you mean two-word? What do you mean two-word? Shit! Yeah, the app itself has also, like, even if it wasn't for the company, the app itself has also gotten progressively worse over the years, mostly because they are leaning more heavily into monetizing it, which I can understand, because you can't really run an app slash website of this magnitude on just, like, vibes, right? You need money for service and shit. But, like, I don't know. I'm sure there would be other ways to monetize. I'm sure there might have been other ways to monetize if it don't actually impede your learning process. I feel like the biggest the biggest change that I really dislike is like how they made you have limited lives, so to say. So you can only make so many mistakes while you. I hate this fucking thing. I hate when it does that. So you can only make maximum of 5 mistakes while you're in the app, and then you like if you hit that limit you have to candidate for new most annoying enemy in this fucking game. You have to use like in-game currency to buy new lives, or like you need to use real money to buy the in-game currency to buy new lives, which is just like it really sucks and it really disincentivizes you from actually learning, I feel like. They used to have it only on phone, but then they implemented it on desktop as well, which was like, okay, bro. There's a whole replacing human translators with AI thing, which I think we turned back on, but like, it was broken. Yeah, I mean, I would say the AI would not be a deal breaker for me, because it's like, hashtag generative AI scam. Have you read that article actually? It's like a deck thing. I might, if you want, I can link it. I can link it after another attempt. But like CEO and their mother were like at some point, and I think right now it's to a lesser degree because it's kind of apparent at this point that AI is not really worth its salt. Uh, like Gen AI, like the Open AI, whatever the fuck the name is. But back in the, I remember it was the back in the day craze where everyone in their mother was like, "Oh, we have to use AI powered technology thing for everything because we have to be like modern and shit." So it doesn't necessarily even reflect actual, you know, it's a fucking, it's a succumb to the hype kind of thing, you know. I might be goaded. What? Where are we going? Okay, I might be dead. Okay, I'm doing kind of poorly. Okay. Oh man. Memrise has an AI thing nowadays, which is another English learning app, and it's really fucking bad. It's like really bad. And they are using it in a much more aggressive way than I think Duolingo ever did. I would kill for silksong development commentary. So we were looking at this room and we were like, okay, the player just got to this new area and they haven't seen a bench in a while. So we're gonna put a bench there. But we thought it wouldn't be, the whole area had a theme of traps and booby traps and whatnot. So it wouldn't be very fun if we just put a trap there and a bench there and with no trap. So we put a trap in there, and then we watched as Hope Sunsail walked into that bench, activated the trap, and then got killed because they had one mask when they reached it. And we laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. I'm so curious what their thought was behind like everything ever is. Yeah, same here. It would be really fun. I love like developer commentaries in general, and for Silksong specifically, it would be like legendary. Like part of it just for the whole why did they do X, but also I'd love to hear about like combat and stuff. Yeah, why do we feel the need for everything in this game to do 2 mask of damage? Is I think the question that most people are asking themselves in regards to like developer decisions in this game. That and like the fucking roundbats. And that and contact damage. I feel like also I heard like an opinion the other day and I think I agree with it, that with the speed that Hornet is moving at, contact damage kind of like, I don't know, it's way too easy. Like, I feel like it was less of an issue in Hollow Knight because in there you have a much more precise control of movement. But over here, with how you can just like, I mean, I guess maybe you are meant to be much more precise than an average player or like myself. But, I don't know. Man, game design. Hashtag game design. One good thing about this game though, apart from everything that's good in it, which is a lot, is that it's actually made me motivated to like be retouching like a fake game project that I have in my drafts. I'm saying a game fake project because I don't know if it'll actually be an actual game, but it's fun to think about. Well, you know, they wanted to have like the combat feel like it was constantly switching between low health, oh fuck, and high health, fuck yeah, and that's also why healing is different. Oh! Oh! Listening and learning? Can you explain why that conchfly ran into me though? That's why when you did the bouncing, it was mostly just making the environment stop yelling to mask. Yeah, okay, I don't think, yeah, going back to 2 mask, I don't think I have a problem when like, an attack deals 2 mask, but like contact damage, again, environment has no business doing that. There has to be like AI economists rationing the Earth's resources is a numbers game, so why not fire up the gaudy jobs too? Uh, AI is not. See, that's where we. Okay, let's. Sure, why not? Let's do AI discourse. AI discourse. AI discourse is that AI, as like people understand it, is like this artificially created intelligence is not a thing. The most AI, when people talk about AI nowadays, they mean usually like generative AI or like shit like ChatGPT. Where it's like, it's not a thinking thing, it's like a thing that produces sentences, it produces data based on inputs from many sources. So like when you ask ChatGPT a question, it doesn't think, it doesn't look anything up, it just kind of, it thinks about, it doesn't think, but it pulls from its previous data from how it was taught. Like there's a bunch of good videos about how the stuff like this is quote unquote taught, but like it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't think. And I feel like people, and I have strong feelings about this because I feel like people anthropomorphize AI a bit too much. Like it's not, again, it's a thing, it's not a person, it's a tool. It doesn't think, and it's kind of really bad at actually doing any kind of research or like any quote unquote thinking. Frankly, I don't even necessarily know what you can use ChatGPT for that's actually useful. I don't really like contact damage in general, to be honest, and I also go with those deal contact. Yeah, contact damage has to go. Especially, again, as I said, with Hornet's movement speed. Yeah, I think that vaguely guesses based on previous data is not something you want in the total of the economy. Definitely has some actual uses, but then gets used for so many things it shouldn't be. Yeah, again, it's like we're going back to the AI con that's like, OpenAI has invested so many resources into promoting their thing, their ChatGPT, as something that's actually interesting and useful, even though it's really not. What the fuck? And it's like, and now everyone in their Marvel is convinced that it's like the future of technology. When you actually look at the data and when you look at how, what their products are and how useful they are, it's fucking horseshit. It's not good. It's not good. It's just not good. Almost not as good as the damage I just took, but you know. I like how I killed this thing's partner and now I'm just killing it and its children as well. Based? Fuck from families? Ah shit, where are we going? Shit, okay. Kind of threw in the middle there because there was some commotion on my second monitor and I was like, what the fuck is going on there? Which is a little bit of cope on my part, but you know. But yeah, the Gen AI shit, you don't even need generative AI for economy, just calculating in averages should be enough. I don't know anything about the economy to say anything with confidence, but I don't feel like maybe a little bit more complicated than that. And also, machines break all the time, right? Why do they teach us to use math in school even though we've had calculators for years and years now? Well, because sometimes calculators break, and it's useful to actually double check the calculations that said calculators make. You know, over there at big companies, we load up a bunch of numbers into a machine and then they like, okay, here are the numbers, and now there's gonna be a human person also who's gonna check those numbers. And another human person who's gonna double check, because sometimes computers make mistakes. And for stuff of actually importance, it's very important, but computer doesn't make mistakes. And it can't not make them. You know, a machine cannot be held accountable for anything. Therefore, a machine must not make executive decisions. Right, it's like for the same reason that AI president would be a terrible idea. Not to mention that like all quote-unquote AI is also just very biased. Like it feels like AI should be unbiased, but because of the way it works, which is again a bunch of researchers, human people, train it on sets of data, it's gonna be biased depending on the sets of data that it's presented with. Like, it's a known thing about, like, ChatGPT being weirdly racist and, like, stuff like that. And, you know. Streamers will do anything but fight giant conchfly, including participating in a AI discourse. Tragic. What silksong does to people? Oh my fucking god! Should I put a healing bomb on me? I think there should be a healing bomb on me. I don't think I have a warding bell on right now. Yes, I don't. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Oh my god, why do I have this? Okay, let's put a healing bomb on me. And hopefully this will be fun and exciting. Look at those motherfuckers, let me That one thing with AI interviews where we gave it footage and it was like, not a great candidate, when we gave it the exact same footage but for bookshelf in the background and it was like, fuck yeah, genius. Yeah. Right, it's stuff like that. I don't know, maybe in like, 100 years is actually gonna be, AI is gonna be an actual like, good tool that's useful for a lot of things and can make some like, continuously reliable decisions. But first of all, I doubt that. You know, I'm no AI developer, but I kind of doubt that. And second of all, like, that's gonna be in a hot minute. Definitely not within our lifetimes. Well, maybe not with, maybe within our lifetimes, actually. Technology progresses crazy fast nowadays. When my parents were born, there wasn't even such thing as the internet. And then my parents actually met through internet, so that's fun. Hashtag shoutout internet. You would not have Hope Sunsail streams without it. For more reason than one. Alternate universe where one of my parents never got the engineering, never became an engineer, and then never started being interested in the internet, and then never met my other parent. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Come here! The worst timeline, no Hope Sunsail? Exactly. We're always saying this. Time travel story, but it's just world with... Sorry. I am being maybe a bit too aggressive. Okay, what the fuck? Or maybe not. We're doing so well. A bigger gamer would probably learn the actual movement patterns, but I'm Hope Sunsail, so I'm just gonna spam click until I get it. I wish I couldn't equip same tool in 2 slots, but that's a bit busted. I've learned about the internet in 2011. That's kind of... I mean, it's not that crazy. Huh. Interesting. See, and going back to fucking shell shards, I just spent like 60 of them on one attempt. So, basically, one singular attempt at this boss cost me 1 shard bundle. And it's like, what the fuck, man? Abolish shard bundle. Abolish shell shards 2025. Listen to the people, Team Cherry. But remember, every time you're mad at silksong, you have to remember But we had so much fun making the game, we just couldn't stop. It took 7 years because we had so much fun making most fun torture machine. In 2027, we're gonna use AI to detect, Actually, I can't continue that joke. Okay, You know what, actually, I can't continue that joke. In 2027, the United States of America will be using AI to find houses of presumed terrorists, and then we're gonna kidnap said quote-unquote terrorists, and then we're gonna lock them up in the room and make them play the entirety of Hollow Knight Silksong, except we're not allowed food or water until we beat at least one boss. Here we go. That's my quote-unquote joke, which is what the society will look like in just 2 years, so watch out! Okay, not optimal. Holy shit. Bad things happening! Bad game because I suck at it! Okay. So sorry, but it's pre-patches, so environment is back to dealing 2 mask. Yeah, I'm so happy I procrastinated this game until they patched some shit. I would like explode if I took 2 mask of damage from environment. I should actually put on a different silk skill. I hope this thing dies. I hope this little conch fly never finds happiness and I kill all its children and it's like miserable forever. I hope that's what happens. Sorry. The wings are so cute, look at that. Though I am like confused about the presumed placement. Are we just like... I mean, surely they don't just come out of her ass, right? Surely not. There's a very popular drawing tutorial about drawing wings on human characters. And it has an image of like a person with a pair of wings on their butt. And whenever I do double jump nowadays, I think about that. I think about the person with wings on their butt. Is Hollow Knight Dark Souls? Yes! Hollow Knight is 2D Dark Souls, but with cute bugs. Hollow Knight, yeah, Hollow Knight is basically what if the plot of Dark Souls happened to a bunch of cute little bugs. And then I killed myself on environmental damage. Has Hornet always done this little twirl before binding, or is that like late game development? Or is it like something they patched in or whatever? Because I don't remember her doing that previously. Why is she so fancy? Hollow Knight is actually based on a true story. Team Cherry lives in Australia, so we literally just saw this. But down in their backyard. This is actually true. I'm sorry for spreading this information earlier. Hollow Knight plot is based on a scene that Team Cherry witnessed in their backyard one day, and they were like, shit, we gotta make a game about this. The world has to know about the Pale King and his great economic decisions. 1 billion bus sauce. And Hornet is just like him. Hornet loves bad sauce. Oh my god! Wait, my guts! Oh, you mad? Sorry, I was like just standing there for a second, not knowing why my tools are not working. Shit. I wonder what it's like living in Australia. I've never been there. I've never actually been outside of... I mean, I have been outside of, Europe, technically, but let's not talk about that. um... I do want to visit places outside of Europe properly. That would be so fun. It would also make me the first, like, if I ever went to the US or the Australia, or like to Southern Africa, that would make me the first person in my family to do so, which would be kind of awesome. And no, Asia and what's it called, Middle East don't count because at least one of my parents have been to both of these places. I hope this thing like shits itself at some point. Silksong patch where that thing shits itself. What makes me imagine an ad of a guy looking at the ground, it zooms in and continues to gameplay. Yes! Yes! I went to the US a while ago and it was very stereotypical. It is definitely something. It'd be so fun. I could meet my friends in offline life. I could like look at them with my eyes. It would be crazy. I have met some online friends offline actually before, but it was like I met like someone who lives in the country next to me. Because I went there and it was like, oh my god, let's meet up, and we were like, yes, 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 and then we met up and we had a wonderful time together. It was awesome. Like, it was what you would imagine someone making up what we use. It was like, that's crazy. I don't think that sentence made sense actually, but no, I don't know what you mean. That's crazy. Sounds really fun though. Let me in. Let me in the United States of America. I don't want to live there, but I don't want to just go there for fun and shit and giggles. I remember when I was a kid, I was like... I thought USA was so cool, and I did not die to it consciously, but I did think that the USA was so cool and progressive and awesome, and they had all different people of various ethnicities. Of all ethnicities, and we're all equal, and then it's like, and I was like, oh my god, and I was like, oh my god, and they have a black president, oh my god. That was like really interesting to me, and then and nowadays it's like everything tastes so artificial. Promise? I'm a sicko freak and I love artificial tasting food. But I also just kind of like dank food in general. But I do know that I'm a sicko freak for this. And I have a bad relationship with food in general. It's not amazing, let's just say that. Maybe I should also use my harpoon a little bit more. That might be the plan. Like, I love some disgusting chemicals too, but biting into bread and tastes like very shitty cake is... What? Bread? Bread? What are we doing to that bread? What? Me in the USA bread making factory and I just dip that bread in acid? Question mark? What the fuck? Hey bro, look at this! There's nothing there. Trust me, just quiet down and look. Zoom. Hollow Knight out now for Nintendo Switch. Someone should make this. I want do it because I don't want to face reveal, but someone should do this. That'd be really funny. What about water? How does water taste in the United States of America? Okay, really bad. Maybe I should put Warding Bell back on. I feel like that might be good. Okay, the water was normal actually. Okay, good. At least one W. Extremely rare USA W. Okay, I don't think Dude's Eye is doing much for us, so let's put on Warding Bell actually. Probably had lead in it, but I couldn't taste it, so we're good. Oh yeah, but last thing, that was a face. It was a face. Okay, actually, something else. It's New Year at college, which means it's new school here at college, so that means they're promoting work and travel programs again, which is basically like, okay, do you guys wanna travel to the US and work a minimum wage, but you get to go to the US, which is a surprisingly enticing deal for a lot of people. I mean, not really surprisingly, but you know. And anyway, and this made me remember, I know a couple of people who went on a program like this, and one of them lived in a house with like, I don't know, 11 other people, and I remember me talking to him like in DMs, and I was like, oh, how did you come? Did you come to the US? Like, did you arrive safely? And he was like, yeah, this house has like lead paint in it though. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, it's filled with lead. So that's why I'm not really fond of the work and travel programs that they offer. I just don't think it's good for you to live in a house full of lead. There's like a 2-month period where all bread tastes slightly sweet. Oh. Honestly, like, okay, but speaking of sweet bread with a little bit of sugar, when it's like tastes a little bit sweet but not too sweet, is actually like peak food though. Let's talk about that. Like, obviously not all bread should taste like this, but like when it like some should. It's like peak. Okay. By the way, lead material is pronounced lead. Oh, yeah. Okay, and lead, the tool you guide animals with is lead, and they both spell the same, and I hate... Yeah, I hate it too, actually, now that you say that. Okay, lead. Okay, I knew that, but I forgot. That's the issue with mostly talking via text rather than speaking. You just don't know how anything is pronounced. Lead. Lead, asbestos, cocaine, meth, marijuana. Here we go. That's what I imagine USA tests taste like. I don't know what marijuana tastes like, but I've been told that a certain spot in the town where I live tastes like that. So, I wasn't going anywhere with this, just wanted to express that thought. Again, I'm like a very boring person in this regard. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't take any drugs. Mostly for medical reasons, but also I feel like I'm the type of person where if I did, like, drink alcohol or do drugs, I would turn into an addict in like 0.2 seconds, okay? It would not be good for me. I have a very I get very easily addicted to things, as evidenced, for example, by Hollow Knight Silksong, which doesn't even have any like addictive substances in it, unless there's something Team Cherry isn't telling us about that file that they're making us download to play this game. Oh, that might be able to play actually. Okay. Yeah, I swear to God, the twirl wasn't there before. What the hell? I mean, I'm not judging. I love the twirl, but I'm just confused. Me when I turn around and I dash in the wrong direction. Okay. I can totally beat this fight this stream. Okay, we have 30 minutes left. I can totally do this. I believe in myself. Fuck my miserable fucking life. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't even remember. Oh, I forgot I had this emotion in my arsenal. Wait. Okay, here we go. Okay. Hashtag conflict torture. Yeah. Type shit they do to them in Park Civilization prison. They make you learn. I swear to God, I've had dreams before where in the dream I was playing Minecraft like on the Worstel or whatever, and then I was like moving as if I was playing Hollow Knight Silksong, like I would dash and I would like... It's not optimal. Buffalo, 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 a real English sentence. Yeah, so-called comprehensible language speakers when they need to construct a sentence. And they say English isn't... I mean, English is like a kind of... It is like, okay, so obviously how easy a language is gonna depend on what your native language is, what your natural predisposition to learning languages is, what your experience is, etc, etc. But I do think that, like, very broadly, English can be described as a easy to learn language. I think. In my humble opinion, Chinese is actually... Okay, Mandarin Chinese, the biggest issue I've encountered with it are the tones and the characters. The actual, like, grammar and sentence structure and shit have been very easy so far. Like, it seems like a relatively easy language as long as you know how to pronounce it. Which feels a bit crazy to say, but you know. I'm not actually using the free fold pins too much. Should I just get like the fire blade thing instead? And just use that? Everyone I talk to always has dreams that like reflect real life problems and shit. Meanwhile, my dreams are like getting stunk to death by healers, bad beasts. Actual dream I had. Yeah, no, I also have like usually weird ass dreams. That's crazy. We just getting side quests done while fighting this boss. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Shit. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do the Sting Shard in the top slot. And we're gonna do the Flint Slate in the bottom slot. And that should be enough for us to speedrun this boss, hopefully. At least I need to speedrun this boss before I run out of tools, because if I have to grind for roses again, I'm gonna explode. Okay, I can't do this shit again. I can't do this shit on stream again, and I don't exactly have the time to play silksong outside of stream. Okay, I'm a busy person. I have college. I have my work. I have whatever. Buffalo City, Buffalo Animals, Buffalo Bully, Buffalo Animals, Buffalo City. Oh, fascinating. I gotta go now, but I hope the country dies horribly. Good luck. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you for staying fucking working out. I also hope Conchfly dies horribly. Stupid Conchfly. Imagine being so tilted about your partner dying you just attack the person who killed them. Like, get over it, Loki. Get over it. Get so real with me. I do love Ascendance Grip, and it makes such satisfying sounds as well. Actually, one of the best tools IMO. And it's yellow. All colors are awesome, but I've had a real strong like for yellow as of recent. I dressed up all yellow the other day. Like, I had a yellow short and I had a yellow I forgot. Oh well. I forget what the stupid ass. Okay. I've made bad decisions in my setup. About variation just in other languages? Yeah! I mean, all languages have some fucked up shit going on, don't they? All languages have that weird ass sentence that the foreigners can't understand in it. Or like Russian, they have some fucked up writing which foreigners can't understand even if they learn the language as a second one or whatever. Or a third or a fourth, I don't know. Nowadays it's like, you know, people are like, oh, it's so cool that you know 3 languages, but it's like everyone and their mother knows 3 languages nowadays, okay? It's not that impressive. Now 4 is where all the hype is at. Once you know 4 languages, you're actually like getting into it. Tagalog. Ba 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 ba. Are you going down? Yes, I'm going down. I know Chinese has this as well, but I don't remember the exact sentence. Really lovely though. Shout out languages. Let's start doing Duolingo streams instead of this. Let's not. I'm not doing Duolingo streams because I'm gonna embarrass myself and I would like to not self-report actually. I love not self-reporting, and I think it's actually like, you know, I'm saying this in a jokey tone, but I feel like a lot of people could use to learn to not self-incriminate. You know, like, if you did something embarrassing, you do not need to let other people know that. You know, you can just not talk about that. It's okay to not talk about that. Sorry. Okay, kind of making bad decisions over here. Yep. At least we didn't waste too much tools. Too many tools. English is my beautiful, beautiful second language. Damn, that was kind of smooth, wasn't it? Okay, the fact that that thing spawns like fucking wherever is kind of crazy. I used to, and I'm learning French. Don't call me out. Oui? French is awesome. I wish I was... I don't really... Again, I have other priorities right now in terms of language learning, but French is so cool. I hope it's going well for you. I need to learn French just so that I can watch his French-speaking streamer at WoW. That's my truth. Makes it WoW. Man, I wonder if he still has the translation extension on. I hope he does. There are plenty of Russians who don't know English. Yeah, I mean, yeah. In non-English speaking countries, there are plenty of people who do not know English. Even though it's like, I think it's like pretty much taught everywhere at this point. Which is like, which makes sense. There are plenty of people who don't know math or even don't know their native language that well. It's fine. Happens. Okay, let's not take that much damage. Okay. I'm a little bit annoyed. I feel like... I mean, I know I'm playing a little bit sloppily, but I feel like I'm not playing that sloppily as sloppily as to justify how much I'm struggling with this right now. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Man, this thing is taking a bit too many hits to kill. Whatever. I was thinking about where I get the last ingredient for Gourmand's quest, and in my infinite wisdom, has concluded that it's most likely located in bile water, past that one boss that we discussed earlier. So, if I don't manage to beat Conchplay this stream, on Thursday what we're gonna be doing is that we're gonna go to bile water and beat our head against that boss until we get it. Do you know how they measure IQ? I don't. What do you mean? Well, first of all, IQ, intellect coefficient is not like a real thing. It's not, it's like, the origins of IQ is that, like, a guy was, like, trying to do a measure system for helping out kids with problems with learning. And then it just kind of turned into this, racist shit where they just kind of, like, made up some criteria for some very arbitrary criteria, some very arbitrary testing. And we're like, yeah, this is what intelligence is all about, surely. You know, one boss I will not miss is this fucking thing. Holy shit. Stupid conchfly. But yeah. IQ is kind of a bullshit concept in general. Intelligence can't be measured that easily. Like, obviously, I feel like intelligent, like, you know, there is problems with the concept itself, like, what the fuck does that even mean? But assuming it's, like, a real thing, it's like, okay, well, we can definitely all agree that there are different types of intelligence, whereas, like, you can be intelligent in very different ways, you can be stupid in very different ways, right? It's like, well, it's not like, how can a one singular test that doesn't even really yield consistent results and that, like, provide any kind of, like, reliable information on this person's intellectual capabilities, right? And you know, when it's like, okay, well, there's also the issue of actual tests, because tests are have to be done with, like, you know, you have to be smart about making them. You have to make them fair. You have to make them appropriate for whatever whoever you're testing. If you give an English test to people who don't speak English, obviously they're not gonna like be able to solve it because you know they don't understand the instructions, and vice versa. If you give a test that's entirely in Hindi to an English-speaking person who doesn't know Hindi, is gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Even if they're, as a matter of fact, very intelligent. Intelligence. I love talking. Okay, I keep breaking the tool. That's not optimal. Oh, you can send two. Oh, fuck you, my guy. My girl, I don't know. What are your pronouns, Conchfly? At least that baby didn't give me damage. That's good. Okay, now he's dashing into enemy. Man, contact damage has to go. This was also an issue with Broodmother yesterday, where sometimes she would just like lean down a little bit and then just kill you because contact damage, and it's like, well, it's not a... Why is she moving? That's just not fair. Which I guess it's like, oh, I mean, this game is just not fair in general, but like, is that a good thing? What I do really enjoy about this game that's not combat, it's platforming. Like, it can be a bit frustrating at times as anything else in this game, but it is really, really fun for me. I love platforming. It reminds me a lot of Ori, which is a good thing because I really like Ori series in general, and I really like the movement in those games, and I was kind of hoping that like silksong will give me a similar like experience of seamlessly like dashing through the air and such, and it does. Which is really neat. Oh, really? You're so strong. Awesome! I didn't realize I had no silk. Okay. I think harpoon using silk is fine, but you have to have two silk cards by this point. I don't know why we haven't gotten two more yet, even though we're supposed to be. I saw you kept on jumping into the boss last stream. Yeah. Non-optimal plays. Non-optimal plays doing that boss fight. Turns out I did not in fact have to go. I actually have another half an hour. Oh, hell yeah. Welcome back. We're still here. Oh my god. Punchly hasn't died horribly yet. No. I'm really afraid I'm not gonna be able to beat it this stream, or I'm gonna run out of tools. Which in case like, okay, awesome, we're fucked forever. If I run out of tools, I might switch to Wondrous Crest. Actually, might I? No, I might not. Actually, much to consider. I feel like the tools are kind of carrying me right now, low-key, which is non-optimal considering the amount of shards that we have. Parenthesis, very low at this point. can relish in the knowledge that enraged conchfly is not an enemy that only I have struggled with, clearly. The cons are the one causing traffic here. Yeah. The cons are really not good. It's really not amazing. Which is again, it's a bit frustrating how often in this game I just kind of ran into a situation where like, okay, the only really things I can really do right now to make any progress is to beat my head against this boss until I beat it. And because it takes so long, it's just like, oh man, I wish I was doing something fun again. Which again, it's not terrible time. I don't know, I've been complaining a lot about this game, even though I'm like, okay, obviously game of the year for me, etc, etc. For some reason I'm still the complainer. I guess it's okay to complain. Shit. What the fuck? Okay. Lock in. So look is such a weird mix of this amazing with the worst experience of my entire life. Yeah. Fucking hell, Hornet. Let's lock in. I know you're tired. I know it's been 2.5 hours of streaming. But we can't do this. We can. We kind of have to. Because by Thursday we're gonna forget this entire moveset and we're gonna be locked out or whatever. Oh, this is a very cool move. Okay. Come on. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to play silksong off stream, but if I do, I'll probably just beat my head a bit more against the conchfly. Though I'm probably not gonna do this thing for any other games that we might be playing in the foreseeable future, like Nine Souls or whatever, because I want to play those entirely on stream. For silksong it's a bit different because it's like, you know, I just wanted to be able to like sink all the time that I could into this game, even if it's like, okay, I'm gonna steal like 30 minutes before work or 30 minutes before college or whatever, or while I'm in a call or something. And I think it's gonna be the case for in other games I might be playing on stream. Personally, whenever I hit a boss that was fucking me up severely, I would just leave and come back later, but I'm not sure how much other stuff you will be able to do at the moment. I don't think this boss is even required. Don't say that to me! Okay, right now I have 2 other bosses I can beat, one of which is the Nightmare, Brood Mother, and the other one is First Sinner. Or I could just like, I don't know, do some fuck-ass quests. Sorry, that's like sounds a bit mean. The quests are not fuck-ass, we're fine, but oh yeah, Salvage Peacefly. But I kind of feel like this is the most, in my mind, in my beautiful mind, this is like the progression for me currently. Promise? Promise it's fun? Yeah, okay, I might be a little bit tired at this point. Let's rather than continue beating our head, we're gonna change our setup to a more non-conchfly fighting one. Which is, actually it's gonna be just this, but I wanna change the placement of the porting bell. Actually, we haven't visited Eva! Wait, well, I wanna visit Eva. Okay, let's move the clone mirror. Get to its eye. Actually, no, no. I'm never quitting. I'm never giving up. 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 I'm never giving up Conchfly is like required in the sense that it's skippable, but you're kind of intended to do, I think, and it's only for 2 ending, it's not required at all for regular games. Well, I'm going for 2 ending because I'm a real gamer, so, Man, Team Cherry loves very multiple endings gaming style. Can't wait for Hollow Knight Silksong Lace to come out and confirm which Silksong Lady is Silksong and is actually the real one. Yes, hopes as a god gamer, exactly. And yes, First Sinner is genuinely really fun. Okay. Yeah, I saw that it doesn't like when you die at it, it doesn't require you to go back for Cocoon, which is already a huge win in my book. I do it does Yeah, I think I might save Blood Mobber until I have more masks and another nail upgrade. And I might do First Sinner after we like figure this area out. I wonder how you skip Conchfly. Much to consider. I know you can do some crazy skips in this game, but I don't think I want to be doing them. Regardless of my feeling on the enraged Conchfly. Come here, motherfucker. Oh, you can charge up while it's like mad at you. Huge news for Hope Suncell. Holy shit, okay. Ginormous news. Actually huge. Oh my god, okay, this is awful. Awful, 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 awful. Not really a skip, more of an alternate route ending, like how Last Judge is skippable because you can enter a circle through Bilewater, but Bilewater? Yeah! Man! The Sinner's Route, in parentheses, you get into the Citadel, but you have to, at the price of having to go through Bilewater fairly early on in the game. I don't think I discovered Bilewater until Act 2, so that was good. I can't imagine dealing with that area earlier. Like, even with double jump nowadays, it's like a bit of a not fun experience. Also, I can't help but notice how we have very few shell shards left in our beautiful, beautiful inventory. I didn't find Bilewater until like late Act 2. Good for you. Good for you. No idea. I know at least one person who has gotten an ending by 50 hours gameplay mark. And I'm currently at like almost 70 and I still like I feel like I'm nowhere near an ending. I'm still struggling with No More Heroes 3. Through all the game I used Death Club abilities and got SS rank for it, but one boss is having those moments of dodge the stage for 2 minutes before I fight again, increasing the timer, lowering the rank, and forcing me to take off the Death Club, meaning the game is on the 1 HP difficulty. What the fuck? You don't get to hit me, Lamayo. Boss design is like such bullshit IMO. Like where you just kind of like, well, I guess I don't get to hit you now. I really don't like it. The Kobio troll attack where you actually don't get to hit him and he just throws his stupid bombs from below the ceiling, below the floor, it's like probably my least favorite attack from him. Precisely for that reason. Holy shit, one more, please one more, please one more. Yes, thank you. I feel like I should invest in dodging. I think we're pretty close to an ending, but very far from truthing, I think. I don't know. Yeah. From what I've been spoiled a little bit, from my understanding, like you get an ending while after you get the whole threefold melody and fight Lace, I believe. And then you have to be like, oh god, I gotta do something else for a true ending. So I'm really curious how, like, what's the oh my god, I have to do something else for a true ending moment's gonna look like. But also, like, for example, this fight is an example of why I didn't want to originally stream this game, because I knew I'm gonna eat shit a lot. And like, look at this, we've been eating shit for 2 hours, and I don't, like, I think it actually is turning out fine in terms of like how entertaining this content is, because we're mostly like just talking, right? But like in my mind, when I was originally considering streaming Silksong from the start, I was like, well, it's not probably gonna be fun to watch me die over and over again. And I think maybe I overestimate how much of an issue it is, but I do think that it is frustrating for me to stream myself dying over and over again for 2 hours, you know. So here's that. Here's my truth. Here's my truth, Nuke. Okay, let's invest in dodging, actually. Oh, come on. I think, listen, Game Rage is classic. This is fun when you win. That's true. I mean, at least personally, I genuinely watch people stream for the person, not for the gameplay. In other words, it's okay to eat shit and die because we literally hopes and sell. True! Actually, too, and we're out of tools. Okay. Okay. Watch me cook. Watch me cook. Okay. This is how we're gonna win. We're gonna remove our gun, actually. We're gonna put on our sting shard, and we're gonna... Fuck, this is such a shit setup. Okay, let's not do this. Okay, watch this. Watch how we win. We're gonna put on our flint slate, and we're gonna remove our healing nuke in favor of uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. To its eye, I guess, and then we invest in more. No, wait, we do it like this. Okay, claw mirror. Here we go. Which setup? Here we go. This is a terrible idea. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. It's fine. 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 All right. Let's go. Let's go. Holy shit, you can make it without activating the... Yes! With Peter's power, yes! The power of abortion. I love abortion, and I love divorce, and I love, being gay! Okay. Let's go. I have learned the movement. I have mastered this beast tactics, and now I can come back with the power of my stupid witch charms and beat this stupid ass widow thing. I'm sorry I killed your partner, but it had to be done. Maybe if you didn't attack me first, you would be okay now. But as is, fuck you and fuck your kids. Here we go. He didn't touch it! have not drunk any water at all today. Or like even my soda. It's not optimal. It's not optimal. Alright. Okay, let's go. Fitness power. Let's go. This is how we win. 4 minutes left for a stream. Actually, 4 minutes? 3 minutes left for a stream. No, shit! Let me out! Let me... Maybe it's just like a sign from God or something. I think it's a sign from God, low-key. No more enraged conchfly. 2 hours. 2.5 hours is enough to spend on an enraged conchfly in one stream. Hi! I want to talk to Chakra. I want to talk to my girlfriend Chakra. She's not my girlfriend, but I wish she was. Did you have the multi-hit ultimate thing? What do you mean? Like a heal bomb? I don't have a heal bomb technically. I think I'm just honestly kind of tired at this point. I don't think that one last attempt would have been the one. So let's instead see what the sparring session with Chakra looks like. We must never let our shell soften, or pharloom's sharp teeth will sing and quake. Oh, by the way, check this shit out. Won't you duel with me, hornet-wielding needle? Together we shall sharpen one another's skill. Yes. Gladly, Chakra. Upon this stone, let us test our shells. Oh, whoa! Yo, girl, calm down. Chakra, I'm chopped! Oh, actually, it's not that bad. See, this is fun because Chakra doesn't kill you in 2 hits. Okay, it's actually not fun because I hate video games. That person could. Just Hornet canonically passes out and Shakra's like, okay, whatever. I'll just leave. It's okay to just leave after you beat someone's ass. Alright. Do you have anything new for me? Apart from the personal spa. Oh, I just realized I don't have my cocoon, so I guess we're going back to Conchfly the moment I log into this game again. Fuck my life. Oh well, that's a problem for future me though. For now, this will be the end of the stream for today. An ancient crispy tiger. Thank you so much for watching. This was really fun, even though I ate shit and died the entire stream. Hopefully next time we're gonna beat the Conchfly, we're gonna finish Sands of Karak or whatever. Next stream is gonna be... Next silksong stream is gonna be on Thursday at the same time. The next Sunsail stream is gonna be tomorrow at the same time. Make sure to join my Discord for more information on stream schedule and for pings for when I go live, etc, etc, etc. Thank you so much for watching and bye! Have fun! See ya! Bye bye!